Reception. I'm back again to do another story with you today. But can you guess what I am? Here's some clues. I have 6 legs, and I have 2 antennae, and me and my friends dig a hole in the ground to live. What do you think I am? If you guessed an ant, you're right. Today we're going to read the story, Effie. Effie, written by Beverly Allinson and illustrated by Barbara Reed. Effie came from a long line of ants. She was an ant like hundreds of others in every way but one. All the others had tiny ant voices. Effie's voice was like thunder. The author wrote that the ants had tiny voices, but Effie's is like thunder. What does that mean? What would it sound like? Whenever she spoke, the whole nest of ants ran to get away from the noise. One day, Effie set out to find someone who would listen to her. Before long, a caterpillar wriggled into sight. "Nice day, isn't it?" said Effie. Whoa, her voice is so loud. What do you think the caterpillar is going to think? But she was talking to thin air. The caterpillar almost split his skin in his hurry to escape. Next minute, a butterfly landed beside her. "Hello there," Effie boomed. But the butterfly was blown away, and Effie was alone again. Disappointed, but still hopeful, Effie climbed a grass stalk for a different view. "Where is someone to talk to?" she wondered. Her voice shook a web nearby, and a spider crawled out to see what she had caught. Using the clues in the pictures, do you think the spider wants to be Effie's friend? And if he does or doesn't, why do you think that? "How do you do? Who are you?" Effie began. But the web snapped. Without a word, the spider parachuted to safety and was gone. Effie went for a long time without meeting anyone at all. By and by, she stopped to rest. To her surprise, the rock she was lying on suddenly sprouted legs. "Hello there," said Effie. "Have you time for a chat?" But the beetle flipped in fright. He spun in a dizzy circle, snapped to his feet, and scurried away. What happened to the beetle? Did he want to stay and chat with Effie? Yes or no? When she met a grasshopper, all Effie said was, "Hi!" Even so, the grasshopper didn't stay. "Doesn't anyone want to listen to me?" Effie yelled to the treetops. Wow, Effie met so many different insects. I have a challenge for you. Can you put them in the right order of when she met them? Just then, the grasshopper came leaping back. "You've changed your mind," said Effie hopefully, but the grasshopper shook his head and zigzagged out of sight. Then the beetle ran her way. "Welcome back." said Effie with open arms, but the beetle scurried silently past. The author used lots of different synonyms for running. Instead of saying the insects ran away, he said, the grasshopper zigzagged out of sight. What would that look like? And he said the beetle scurried silently. What would that look like? Have you come to talk to me? Effie asked the spider, who was next. At a time like this, gasped the spider, spinning by. And the butterfly passed in a flap. The caterpillar wiggled right up to Effie. Run for your life, he puffed. Effie raced after them all. She raced till she reached the hundreds of ants who had run away from her that morning. They were all crowded around their nest, glancing fearfully into the sky. Effie felt the ground shake. She saw a spreading shadow cover the ground, and she looked up. All of the insects ran away from something. And now, look, the ants look really scared. What do you think's happening? Why do they feel so scared? A huge foot was about to crush them all. Effie took a deep breath. Stop! She roared. Hold it right there. Where? Said an elephant, looking around in surprise. Here, bellowed Effie. Please watch where you step. Watch your step, echoed the other ants. Whoops, said the elephant, suddenly noticing them all below. Sorry, she said, and stepped nimbly aside. Effie whooped, and the ants cheered faintly as the elephant's foot and the near swish of her trunk missed them all. The elephant almost stepped on the ants. But does that make him a bad character? Listen to what he says and see if he's good or bad. Who spoke up? Asked the elephant. Effie waved an antenna to introduce herself, and the elephant lowered her trunk to the ground in a greeting. Effie climbed up as if the trunk were a staircase until she and the elephant saw eye to eye. Effie climbed the elephant. What word did they use to describe the way she climbed? It was like climbing a... I don't suppose you have time for a chat, she asked. Effie and the elephant found they liked each other enormously. They talked for the rest of the day, and for days and weeks and months after, they met to talk of things large and small. Remember at the beginning of the story, Effie's voice was so loud that no one wanted to talk to her? How is the ending different now? Before too long, large numbers of elephants could be seen, treading carefully through the grass, watching their step, and chatting with their new friends. The end. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my story. Do you want to hear my favorite part? My favorite part of the book is the illustrations. Look closely at the pictures. Do you think that's made of paint? Or did they color it? No, she actually used plasticine and Play-Doh to make her illustrations. So I have a challenge for you. I'm going to make my own Play-Doh with some simple ingredients at home, and I'm going to make my own insects. I wonder if you can too. Okay, I'm going to go back down in my hole. Bye, reception.